Away from politics, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Yakubu Maikyau, has been sworn in as the 31st president of the Nigerian Bar Association. Olumide Akpata, who has been leading the NBA, handed over the reins of leadership to the 57-year-old senior lawyer who hails from Kebbi State, northwest Nigeria. We have details in this report.
In his handover speech, Olumide Akpata highlighted the role which the NBA continues to play in enhancing fairness and good governance in the country. He also called for the bar to rise up to the defense of the judiciary and sought his successor's commitments to further unite the bar and achieve better welfare amongst other concerns.
We have to make sure, firstly, that you run an all-inclusive bar. The bar is made up of different components. We have the commercial lawyers, we have the litigators, we have the women folk. You must run an all-inclusive bar. Get them to buy in, and then we can focus on that which we do for society.
Continuity is a big issue in Nigeria, and for a successor to commit to taking forward the agenda of the previous administration is something that I think should be really applauded and encouraged.
Yakubu Maikyau, a senior advocate of Nigeria, says his mandate will include furthering the respect for the rule of law in Nigeria for the good of the citizenry.
What we experience in this country, it's simply put the absence of the observance of the rule of law. Because where you find the observance of the rule of law, there you would find justice, and all the challenges that we face in this nation would not be our experience. So principally, that is what is the mandate of this administration, and that is what we are going to pursue.
But here we are, you are isolating yourself, the world is going right, the legal practitioners in Nigeria are going left. Why? What are you hiding? Why are you not willing to submit your report to the Special Control Unit against Money Laundering as created by the law, of course, the anti-money laundering law that was passed and signed by the President in May 2022.
Kebbi State Governor Abubakar Bagudu, the EFCC Chairman Abdul Rashid Bawa, as well as senior members of the bar and bench were among dignitaries at the handover ceremony, which marks the end of the 2022 NBA Annual General Conference. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.
Details of the swearing-in ceremony of the 31st president of the Nigerian Bar Association in person of a senior advocate of Nigeria, Yakubu Maikyau. And we have, reacting to that, a legal practitioner, Olayinka Oladaniels. He joins me to discuss the change of leadership in the NBA. Thank you for joining us on the news.
Thank you for having me.
Now, let's get your impression of the senior advocate, Yakubu Maikyau, taking the reins of power at the NBA. Do you think that he will be able to build on the success achieved by the previous leadership?
Well, my answer is in the affirmative. Going by what we can all see today in the NBA and what the NBA is doing presently, as in taking the association to another level on its entirety. Now, having our senior, Yakubu Maikyau, SAN, coming to the office, taking that seat of power, is someone that I know very well, one of the finest lawyers we have in the country. And even when he was the chairman of the welfare committee of the same association, we know what he did. That is to tell you that this is a man that knows what he wants and you know where he's going. And where some of us are happy that he became the president, and we look forward to see a greater change. I can tell you that the momentum will not go down. From where we are, I think I can assure you that it's someone that can take it further to a greater place in this country and to also in the international recognition of the NBA of Nigeria.
Now, let's look at some of the things he has said he will be, some of his agenda. He says that he has pledged to make service to the cause of justice as the pillar of his administration. Is he on track with that?
Very well, because these are some of the things some of us that we've longed to see happen, in this country. And we had also queried the association severally to say, look, we are an association that should gain this recognition, not just by name, but by being effective, by people seeing that indeed we stand for what we preach, we stand for what we propagate, meaning seeing justice, not just seeing, but being done, and also supporting also the judiciary. And part of, if you look at some of his manifesto, one of the things he said was about the remuneration of the lawyers, particularly the young lawyers. We are in a system where we know what the economy is saying today. And I know that some of us have been saying this as far back as when we had Chief Olumide Akpata as the president of NBA at some point, talking about this remuneration of young lawyers, because really, if you look at what they are getting, is nothing. It's nothing compared to what a lawyer should have. We see lawyers and they say they don't want to become a lawyer like that. And why? Because of probably what they get that cannot fit anything. And now coming to justice, like he has said, we want to see an NBA working together with the judiciary and also bridging the gap between the bench and the bar, because to an extent, sometimes you're in court and you see what happened at the other side from the bench, and once they are there, in the course of their duties, some of them still feel that they are not, they can do anything, and even in considering justice being done, to them, they think you are at the bar, so just maintain the bar. And they had forgotten they are also lawyers, and they came to the bench because they were lawyers. So all these things that he's ready to work on to bridge the gap between the bench and the bench is a fantastic move, and we hope to see, because if you look at what Olumide Akpata has done, the former president, he has done well. He has done well, to be candid. He has done well. And I just hope that from where he stopped, I see a better NBA in place. I see justice. I see the rule of law being played well in this part of the world from this administration.
All right, and that's a fine place to leave the conversation. Thank you, Olayinka Oladanius, a legal practitioner, for your time on the news.
Thank you for having me.